Hello and welcome to Blood on the Clocktower. I was planning on taking a break today, but I had to come back down to the shop to print some stuff, and the game was starting. So I said, heck, let's play every night for my whole life. Why not? I might not be able to play as frequently in the coming days, so get it out of my system. This is Scott's second script. He goes by Scooter on Discord, so I've given him credit that way, but you can see that he's also Scott Waitsby, uh, as is indicated on the script. Anyway, this is his second script. This is a Shakespeare-themed script, so I have a stage here. The name of the script is All the World's a Bloody Stage, which I literally have no idea what anything is about, but I've researched it enough to get backgrounds, so I guess I'll show off that background. That is the first role in the script, which would be Prince Hal, which I don't know anything about him, but apparently in this script he starts off thinking he's an outsider and then he switches. And apparently there's a lot of that switcheroony stuff where you think you're one thing but you're a different thing. But I can't really speak to that because I literally printed off the roles and haven't even read them yet. I guess I'll read my role. Oh my goodness, it's that block of text crap. You learn the first time an evil player dies. Your choice. You can let everybody know publicly they were evil but can't whisper for the rest of the game, or you can whisper but not let anyone know about the death, or hint at how many evil players are left in the game for the rest of the game. Well, that's crap. That doesn't even feel like a good role. It feels like an outsider. Anyway, these are the good roles in the game. And wow, okay, so we'll have to actually make sure that you can see the outsiders because there's actually more than 2 screens worth. Anyway, I'll read the outsider rules, or sorry, the fable rules. The storyteller is Shakespeare. Once per game at night, you can rewrite any character into an out-of-play character. That player must not be mad about being the new character or they die. This is going to be a mess, a madness mess. A good aligned player starts with the crown.
Hey,
Hey,
you are starting the game with the crown.
oh, phenomenal. I was hoping you were here to tell me that the first evil player had died.
Yep, not yet. Awesome. Thank you.
Sure. Anyway, the crown, which apparently I have. A good aligned player starts with the crown. Each night they can pass it or keep it. If the original demon is passed the crown or kills the player with the crown, they can poison up to half the remaining players, rounded up until dusk. If the player holding the crown is executed, a player who voted for them receives the crown that night.
No evil player has died yet, but you can only talk to your neighbors this day.
Okay.
And 2d6. Okay, I should have come up with a Shakespearean death monologue or something from me dying, but I didn't today. So the game has started. I have died, and I'm opening up all the rooms, and we get
We
like
are true to ourselves. We cannot be false to anyone.
Can I just say something publicly now?
Yeah.
Does someone want to be? I'm Timon. Does someone want to be nice and let me in at the end so I can vote? Because if not, I don't get the vote. So I know Scott's probably trolling me because I got Timon, but basically someone has to be nice and let me vote when we get to the voting thing. So I'm an outsider.
I also have something to share. There definitely is a Reagan in play because I can only talk to my 2 immediate neighbors. Just I'd share that.
What?
Great.
I can only talk to my 2 immediate neighbors. I'm not allowed to talk to anybody else. So there's a Reagan in play.
Okay.
Well, if you're my neighbor, Lynn, maybe you'll be nice and let me into town.
Is he called Ronald?
Yeah.
Can I whisper with you, Lynn? I'm your neighbor.
Peter, yeah, I'll whisper with you in my room.
Yep.
Scott, can I talk to you?
Jason, you want to talk?
Storyteller room?
Sure.
I guess so, Edgar.
Okay.
Or well, you can talk to someone else first.
No, I'll talk to you.
Blake, do you want to talk?
Sorry, I know you came to give me a second piece of information, but I did not commit it to memory, and I do not know what you said.
You can only whisper to your neighbors.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that I didn't break that yet. Because I knew it was something. All right, thank you, that's all.
Yep.
And that's just today, right?
That's just today.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Candace, would you like to talk?
Yeah, Stephen, I would.
Let's do it.
Did you go away and come back that quickly?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I got the whole game solved.
Oh, nice. Okay, Okay, so let me guess. You're not poisoned. We're gonna do this in official Joseph fashion. You said you had the whole game solved. So
I can only talk to my neighbors. That was what I was trying to clarify. And I don't know why that is. I'm assuming there's a role that's made that happen.
just what Lynn said, Reagan is in play.
Okay.
So I think, let me go back and I have to look at all of these and read them.
Yep, yeah, I'm the other person. So he picked who was the other person that said that?
Lynn.
Okay. Then she's, well, what does it say? Each night you choose 2 players.
So
that doesn't speak to alignment. That just means that they picked, so you could pick your minions. So I could technically be a minion.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, I think you could even choose yourself. So I could be the demon too.
Well, that would make sense that they would pick. I'm pretty sure they hadn't thought that far ahead. I don't know. They may not. I don't know. I think my brain is not working all the way. But anyway, what would you like to start as? What would you like to start as far as sharing or not? You want to talk about the weather? What would you like to
So one thing I'm very confused about is everything.
Huh. Yeah. Well, can't help you with that. Because I concur. That's all I got for you. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it's you and well, here's the thing. They can only. So what happens if y'all whisper to anybody else?
Well, that is that's a problem because there's actually no listed consequence and there's not really a way to prevent that from happening.
Yeah. That's interesting. I just randomly thought of that. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's kind of like the butler.
The
butler can only vote if their master is voting, but there's not really any way to it just don't cheat is basically
right. Honor system. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let me think. So I do think that we can find out pretty quickly who we all have in play. I think within probably like 3 days, we ought to know everybody that's actually in the play. That's the one thing about these roles. As long as everybody will communicate, usually 1 or 2 roles being in the game will designate, or something will happen to definitely show another role is in fact in play. So
Okay.
so we know there's a Reagan, and then so that's one of what's our count? 7221. Okay. Max, stay over there, baby. You just got down, okay? 7221. So we know one of them. That helps. And then is Jason an outsider? Let's see.
Yeah, he is.
He's
And in fact, he
thrown.
might be evil.
Each day you start banished with 0 votes. If you can convince someone to publicly let you into town and you agree to enter, you get your vote back. If the player is good, they become your alignment. That if the player is good, they become your alignment that dusk.
Yeah, so that's like the
Goon or
cult
something?
leader. The cult
Oh,
leader gets the alignment of one of their neighbors. However,
oh.
somebody has to, one of Jason's neighbors has to give him a vote, and if they do, they will become whatever alignment Jason happens to be.
So basically, okay, whatever Lynn or Ross may or may not be.
Well, and if it's 1 and 1, then whatever Jason happens to be.
Mm-hmm.
If they're
Okay.
evil, they'll stay evil. You can't become good by giving him a vote.
Uh, well, not according to that.
No, because it says if the player is good, they become your alignment that dusk.
Oh, oh.
So I have 3 roles.
Gotcha. Okay, that'll work. Let's go
Uh,
for it.
and I don't know how to pronounce any of them. So we'll just spell them out.
No, just
Portia.
Portia.
Sure.
Okay.
Rosalind and Bear.
You looking for him? Well, hold on a second. Wait a minute.
So what did you say it is in play because of us not being able to whisper?
Reagan.
Okay, I'm circling that.
Yeah, so that's one of the minions. So I'm tempted to say that you're not Rosalind because you got to be mad about your love if you're Rosalind. And there's a reason that I'm saying this, not to discredit you or anything. I'm I'm puzzling out loud. If you find your love, you no longer have to be mad. Okay. All right. Well, let me give you my 3. My 3 are Kate, Romeo, and Prospero. If you want me to spell them out, I will.
That's fine. I'll just write something down.
It's close enough to it. So Portia is like a flower girl. Yeah. And Bear, if you learn the first time an evil player dies, your choice, you can let everybody publicly know, and you can't whisper. Okay, you still can talk, but you can't whisper the rest of the game. Or you can whisper, but not let anyone know about the death or hint at how many evil players are left in the game for the rest of the game. So I wonder how detailed that is. Like, you know how we have a conversation, we're like, well, how many evil do we think we still have? Can you not even pipe up and be like, oh, I think they're 2?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it
Like, if
says.
you get in
Because
trouble
it
for saying
says,
that,
let anyone know about their death, or hint at how many evil
but not
players
let
are
anyone know about the
left in
death
the
or
game.
hint.
Yeah.
Yeah. for the rest of the game. Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, everyone's back.
Before we start, I have something to ask.
Yep.
Okay, so
Oh.
I want to ask Lynn because I trust her the most because she was picked by this vegan thing. So I trust Lynn the most, and I am good. Just so everyone knows, I'm actually good right now. So since I trust Lynn the most, since she's confirmed good, Lynn, could you please bring me back so I can get my vote this time?
I would just like to point out that it would make more sense to ask the evil person, since you could potentially turn a good neighbor evil, and
But
you
I'm
can't
not
turn an
evil.
well.
I'm not evil. I'm good.
Yeah, but you can't turn an evil neighbor, so it would make the most sense to get the thing from the person that's evil.
Come after the door.
I'll also wait still, Jason, till tomorrow. Just
Okay, Ross, you're my other neighbor, and I'm good. Would you bring me back?
You don't need to vote today.
Let me read that rule.
So
Let me think about that before we vote, Jason.
Okay, I'm gonna ask the next person who said they would. I want to ask my neighbors first, so you guys can see that I'm good, and then they can confirm that they're not turned evil. But Kwame, would you take me back?
Kwame, will you take me back?
I just love that now
Romeo,
this whole game
Romeo,
Jason's going to be
where
begging
are
to
they?
play.
Right. Right.
Actually, oh,
Trust
we
me,
need
you're gonna still
Jason's
be
vote
good.
today.
You're gonna still be good. I just want to come back.
See,
yeah.
I know I'm good. I'm not sure about James yet. I've got a good feeling about James, but I'm not sure. That Scott, this is awesome. Just right off the bat, before we start yelling at each other, this is
Actually,
we'll see how
I come up with a new theory. So, wait a minute. Storyteller question.
Yep.
If there is a Timon in play,
Yes.
and he is not invited back, can he vote? And if he votes, does his vote just count as 0? Do you skip over his vote and not count it?
It would not count his vote. It would be a 0.
So he can show his voting, but it would count as a 0.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's an
I would
interesting
like
way to
that
verify
to
that.
prove,
Yeah.
So you're literally gonna stick me out here?
if that's okay with you.
Not really. I want to.
He said if that's okay with you.
Hey, Jason, I'll vote as you instruct if that helps. That way you still have an impact.
Just actually say I'll bring you back, and then you'll see. If someone's good brings me back, they'll see that I'm good, and then they can say, "Yes, I'm so good."
I like Kwame's idea.
that is true. If somebody does
In the
bring
meantime,
Jason back,
nominations
it'll
are
be
open.
kind of like double confirmed empath information, kind of.
Yes, it is.
But and if you turn evil, then you might win with evil, because this is confusing.
If we are leaving Jason out, can we all take a step forward and join hands so that he is standing behind us, not part of the circle?
Oh my
Can
goodness.
we do that just so that
Wait.
his
Oh.
exclusion is
Oh, wait,
official?
another storyteller question.
That was disrespectful.
Another storyteller question. Can
There, I'm banished. I'm banished.
after
Oh.
wait.
Oh.
Where'd he go?
He's still here. He's
He's in
still there.
banishment.
After
He's
the
just
first
camera.
nomination, can we then choose to invite Jason?
Yeah, you can choose to invite him at any point.
All right.
Okay,
Let's
and
do
one
that.
last
Let's have one nomination and then invite him in.
Okay, one last question regarding that.
Assuming he votes.
If I were to let him in and I was turned evil, I would be told I was evil?
You'd be told at nighttime.
Okay.
I want to nominate Jason, and I would like Jason to vote, and we'll just get this out of the way.
All right, that sounds good.
You are inviting him to vote?
Oh no! I'm saying I nominate Jason, and I'm suggesting that Jason be the only one who votes.
So
And then we'll get the
John
count.
is nominated.
Oh. Okay.
We'll approve his role first, and then we'll
I
see.
got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jason.
It just verifies he's that character, but
Sure.
Well, it won't verify he's the character, because here, I don't know if I made that clear. So if he's not invited in, he can still vote, but even if he's that character, it will still count as 0. Oh, I guess I get what you're saying.
Yeah, we're trying to
Yeah.
we're trying to
Yeah.
see what your count is at the end.
You're working.
Yeah,
on it. Yep.
yeah. We got to work with what we got on day one.
Yeah, this is actually a good idea.
We already broke the script.
Oh, so we're gonna put all the eggs on that basket? Really?
Well, we
Usually-
still don't know if he's good or not.
Well, it's
It's
not
just one nomination.
Yeah, it's not even
Jason,
going to put him on the chopping block.
Do you want to
No,
say
but-
anything, Jason?
No, I'm banished.
I like this
Start
We
role.
still need a defense. Aren't we merciful?
All right, so he's the only one that
Hang
votes
on,
for
I'm
it.
going to start the battle.
Oh,
first. That was
man.
going super slow.
Yeah.
I would just like
Malcolm?
to point out that Timon's character looks like he's dropping the eggs violently. Like
Supposed to be cash.
almost
but-
like he doesn't actually care about the eggs at all.
Mm.
Those are teeny tiny eggs.
Malnourished at that.
3 seconds. Oh, there we go.
John, you're not seated.
I'm not. I was. Sorry.
You were.
Come on,
You're not-
John.
I don't know how that happened.
Shenanigans and tomfoolery is what I say.
You're
Which
going to
one- which
vote on
one
your
is my
stuff,
favorite?
right, Jason?
You gonna vote, Jason?
No, I'm not going to be told what to do.
Oh,
okay.
Oh,
Definitely not
okay.
going to be able to
That's-
trust you then.
No one's
There's
letting you
no
into that.
Timon.
Why,
You
yeah,
could
that
not
went
trust
out the
me.
window.
I'm not clear why you wouldn't confirm your Timonitude.
Right, because that way, if he said your vote was 0, then we know for a fact that you are definitely that character.
Yeah,
And I would certainly invite you back in after that.
yeah.
All right. I'm going to nominate Edgar.
That's
Peter.
weird. Who's nominating Edgar?
Weren't we on Jason? What happened? I saw
Peter,
crosses
what's
that were
going
really good
on?
rolls.
What's your reason?
My reason is, I think most people's natural first question in this game are you male or are you female? And Edgar told me he was a male. And then we discussed a little further, and I told him that I was a role that wakes up, but I didn't wake up on the first night. And he said, I don't wake up at all. But there are no male townsfolk who don't wake up. Every male townsfolk either starts the game with information or gets woken up at night. So if Edgar is a male townsfolk, then either the
There-
storyteller didn't
That's not-
visit him
That's
or
not true, Peter.
Oh, Peter,
Yeah,
that's not
Peter,
true
that's
at
not
all.
true.
That's
That's
Cole
not
doesn't
true.
wake up. Prince Hal doesn't wake up. There's a
he
lot of
starts the
other
game
things.
knowing something. So the storyteller wakes
Yeah,
him
he
up
starts
on
the game
first
knowing
night.
that he's Prince Hal and that he has to.
Edgar said he didn't wake up. So
There is a couple
Right,
characters
Prince
that
Hal
do not
wouldn't
wake
wake
up
up.
at night.
What I
Townsfolk?
mean was I don't wake up every night. That's what I mean. So, this is the first time playing this script. Give me a break.
It's the
But-
first time
but
for all of
all-
us, Edgar. Give
but
us.
Edgar,
all
you
the
wanna-
but all
you
the
wanna
male
say anything else?
townsfolk, all the male
This
townsfolk
this
were
game
woken
is
up
but a
last night,
stage,
correct?
and I'm a player in it.
That's
That's
right,
not the-
Edgar. That's
All right.
right.
I was not gonna vote for you,
Right.
Edgar, but that was horrendous.
The tomatoes have been thrown at Edgar by Steven.
Really, I said to not kill me the first night. Or really, people like.
Why are y'all trying to kill? What is going on?
Yeah.
He
I like
lied.
your
Okay,
justification.
I suspected
He let
Blake
the
would do that, but
storyteller
the
even
rest of the
said
people.
that wasn't
So,
the case.
I don't
Y'all judgmental little village today.
Yeah, come on.
6 votes.
I believe this
Okay,
is probably
I'll vote on Peter.
I believe
Edgar's
this is probably an
nominating
honest
Peter.
mistake on Peter's part, but Peter, I'm looking through the roles, and there's a lot of male characters that don't necessarily wake up. Prince
But-
Hal doesn't wake up.
But
Hamlet won't wake
he's
up
woke.
the first night.
What Edgar implied was that he did not wake up last night, and all the male townsfolk start by knowing something or are woken up to do something. All of them.
No, that's not true.
Prince Hal
Okay.
doesn't. Hamlet doesn't.
Okay, what does Prince Hal say?
You start being mad you are an outsider. You don't wake up for that.
I don't tell him that one. They get to choose.
You just see your token as Prince Hal, and you have to be mad about being an outsider. You don't get
Okay.
woken up
Okay,
and saying that you're not told a specific outsider. You just have to be mad you're an outsider.
okay,
And
then
Hamlet
I
will have to kill
I
tomorrow.
misread that role.
Yeah.
Peter, I think
That's
you
what I say. I believe it's a mistake, but you know, I we should keep that in mind.
I
And if
would
you're
do-
looking at the night order, Hamlet is a mistake. They don't wake up at night either.
Peter, I just would like you to handle your influence in this community more carefully for now.
Edgar,
Okay.
Edgar, you're using
Peter,
on
Peter,
you're using
if
on
I die, Peter, if I die, I have a quote for you. A fool thinks himself to be wise, but a wise man knows himself to be a fool.
Okay. But dead men don't think anything.
I'm not dead yet.
No,
Dead
you're
men,
not.
Vote on
dead men
this.
don't
And
wear plaid.
Edgar, do you have any accusations besides
I'm not dead
restating
yet.
some Shakespeare?
besides quoting Shakespeare, no, I think Peter is acting the fool because he's evil. So, yeah.
Peter, your defense?
I'm not a good kill. I figure out people's I figure out who's who as the game progresses. So I think the demon should waste a kill on me, not town executing me.
You're going to start the countdown.
Okay. So you want to be killed by the demon and you're calling it out. I find that suspicious because you're the demon. And of course, he will not get killed and that'd be evil anyway.
And Jason is really sitting here with his camera off.
We got to let him back in.
It's making my
Actually, we probably
video
should have
up
let
there.
him in so he could have voted there.
If he had voted,
Yeah.
Any other nominations?
that was
Nominate
self-inflicted.
Manny.
We'll try it again tomorrow.
Guami nominates Manny. Guami, your reason?
Just had I don't know, a conversation with him that I don't think so great.
I just told you I was male wrong.
How many times did you wake up at night? From what I understand,
Oh my
I
God.
woke up one time last night.
most people wake up.
Is that your defense, Manny?
Yeah.
Okay. You start the countdown. And that is not enough. Any other nominations tonight?
I nominate James.
Stevens nominated James. Your reason, Steven?
Because I voted to kill Edgar, and then he's on the chopping block, so I want to give Edgar a few more opportunities to not be the one that dies. And James might be evil.
James, your defense?
I'm not evil.
Happening here.
I'm a good townsfolk. And yeah, that's
How
about
many-
it. I
how
don't
many
have
votes?
anything else to really defend with.
We will start the countdown.
Okay, we need 6 to tie, right?
6 to tie.
Well, we want 7.
James, I'm doing this for the tie.
Yeah, until Manny jumps in and
No, don't tie.
I actually think you are not evil.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I agree.
I'm actually quite
But I'm
moved
not
by
100%
Steven's appeal for me.
Tied right now.
I have to get a quote for
Just
Shakespeare.
in
on that.
case we don't kill somebody that's actually possibly good.
Any other nominations?
But
And we believe Jason's "I'm just not going to do what you tell me to do"
6.
excuse for not going with that.
Well, Jason's
Well,
definitely not
we've
Timon.
already
We know that.
nominated him, so we can't really.
Oh,
can't
that-
do
that
anything
already
else for him
happened? Oh.
today. Yeah.
Well, he
Zero
actually could vote on anything.
No one is
Yeah,
dead.
true.
We would see how he votes. I think that Steven is going for that direction, right?
Well,
Steven?
no, what I'm saying is if he voted and we were told there were 6 votes, then we would also confirm it. But
True. But he didn't vote on anything.
it's like
we
they
are
say,
going
you can
He's
teach a
at this
man
point he's not going to vote. So.
Going to break out.
Fish?
To build a fire and he'll be warm, but if you set a man on fire, then he'll be warm for the rest of his life.
We're done, right? Yeah.
Yes.
What? Okay, good night.
Okay, Candace
Good
is
night.
annoyed.
Good night.
Candace is annoyed.
It just no, because that was a true statement. Like, however brief that life is, after you set him on fire, he will be warm until his nerve endings give out, and then he's some.
All right, so I've had some time to strategize, and I think that I would like to get killed. So I need to claim powerful rolls. But I want to die after we kill somebody that's evil.
Hang on to the crown.
Oh, I
You
had
wanna-
completely forgotten about that thing.
Only
Sorry, I'm trying to
be
look up
killed.
what it even does. Basically, if I die when I have it, it's bad, right?
Yeah, if you get killed by the demon.
I'll hold on to it for another night.
Okay.
Did I look sick?
I forgot to talk to one person, so I'm just going to chat with them real quick in Messenger. So everyone check your messages.
And I also have a storyteller question. Can I send it to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't look behind you. Someone's stalking you.
Is it okay if I move on while you're writing out the question, Candace?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
that's perfectly fine. Thank you.
Okay, so there has been 3 deaths in the night. One is Stephen. One is Sean. One is Peter.
By the way, I'm still good.
Okay.
I'm still good for everyone who wants to know. If you want to be nicer to me now.
How did this happen?
I gotta finish typing my question before I can even start at the beginning. One thing at a time. I'm like, what? Wait a minute.
Rooms are
Pause.
open.
Let me finish typing my question.
Okay, by the way, before we go to rooms, how did
Hey, Yahoo, can we chat?
Edgar,
Yes.
can I chat with you?
My room?
Yes, you can.
Sure.
Edgar, I'm gonna go to you.
Manny,
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
So I have ruled you out of being evil.
Because I died?
No. Because you voted too damn much. I'm Portia.
Oh, the one that learns when
And
people vote?
yeah, I learned how many times evil voted the previous day.
Well, I will not
And
vote
my
again,
number-
so I'm glad that I got that out of my system.
Yeah, so I got a number 3, and you voted 4 times, so you're not evil. Period.
Cool. Well, no, because it could be me, and I voted
No.
4 times.
You voted 4 times.
Very good.
There's no way you can be evil, otherwise I would get 4 or higher. So
cool.
Don't even try. Don't even try to make me think you're evil.
Well, let me validate that is correct.
Yeah, if you hit vote V, you voted on
Yep.
every single one except for the first one for Jason.
Well, so here's my
so
thing
that
is that you're
so there's a 3.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Yeah.
All right. So my theory is Blake is evil with somebody else who voted once, which there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that voted once, and Blake was the only one that voted twice. And my other and this is because I believe Jason is evil. So Jason's the third evil. That means 2 evil voted. And
the one demon has an evil townsfolk too, just so you know.
Shit.
The Tamora.
So is that evil? Is that? Oh, are they in play?
I don't know if
Yeah,
if we have Tamora,
yeah,
but if we
so-
do, there's 4 evil characters. Is the point?
Shit, you're right. It's the Tamora. So Blake could is most likely good if there's an extra townsfolk registering evil. Yep. Okay. So that means 3 of the 6 people that voted once are evil. All right.
Yep. Thanks. That's good information. I will hopefully.
Yeah. Very.
Yep.
All right. Thanks.
It would still occur, but it would be based on the timing.
Candace, you want to chat now?
Sure, Scott. I'll
I'll get back to you.
Yeah, that'll work. I appreciate it. Okay. All right. Mine or yours,
Oh, you
Mommy?
didn't get your answer.
He's working on it.
I'm working on it. It's something I never thought of.
Okay, your room, Candace.
Mine. Okay. All right.
Did you get my question, Scott? Or
Did I get your question?
Yahoo.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
Want to talk?
Sure.
All right, I'll go to your room.
so I'm good now to talk to anybody, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I assumed that, but
What's up?
I am the evil townsfolk.
This is like you telling me your gig the other night.
Yeah, I'm the Yig.
I think Peter might come back to life.
Really?
So I know his role or what he claims to be his role. So he's either completely suspect or this is what happened. His role activates after the demon, yet he still got information and died. So I wonder if he's not really dead.
Well, here's another observation that I'm going to make. So the Tamora, each night choose a player. They die. One time you can make a second kill. So we had 3 kills last night. So that would be a thing in that camp. If an evil player, following the day an evil player was nominated. So we nominated a ton of people yesterday.
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's Richard III though.
Make a second kill.
If Peter,
and I don't know where the third kill was. If Peter isn't actually dead, maybe that's the third kill. But anyway, the point is that if that's the case, then one of the people that we nominated yesterday is evil.
Right. It's possible that we have an Iago minion, and somebody didn't do their madness and died. That could be one kill. We get the demon normal kill, and then either Tamora or Richard III if somebody comes back. If somebody comes back, it's got to be Richard III. And I suspect it's Peter because he's saying he got information, or he's completely bluffing. But it's a weird, like, you die and then tell me that you got information, and the night order would dictate.
What is
that you
Richard
don't get
III?
it. That's the demon.
Oh.
That's the very last demon. You may choose a second player to appear dead, not yourself. At dusk, they come back to life, poisoned until the following dusk.
All right, let me read that.
Yeah, so it's possible that one of the 3 people, including yourself, could come back to life. If somebody comes back to life, it's got to be a Richard III. I don't think there's anything else that brings people back to life.
So if Richard III is in play, they pick a second person that appears dead. So it's kind of like a Shebeloth, except somebody will be come back to life every day, and the person that died and is registering as dead would likely know that they're not actually dead because they would have gotten information
Which
after.
is what Peter's just told me, is that he got information even though he died. And his role is after the demon's role. Or he's lying about his role. But I don't understand why he would. If he's evil, then why kill him already? So, anyway, I'll tell you,
So-
I am a male townsfolk, just like I've told the other people I've talked to.
Okay, so another thing I will mention, and I don't know what role it is, but there is a role, I think it's a minion, that if they're sitting next to a female townsfolk, that a character sitting next to a female townsfolk character is poisoned, or if both of their neighbors are female, then all the male characters are poisoned. So that's just something to keep in mind.
Okay.
The Weird Sisters.
Okay.
No, that's not it. Sorry.
I'll have to look at that.
It's the last one, Angelo.
Angelo, okay.
So the odds are that, well, I was running the numbers on it, and it's actually very unlikely that both neighbors would be female, but like
it's possible.
It
but
changes
unlikely.
over time. That's the thing. So they can like intentionally kill, especially, and that was kind of why I was thinking you might not want to claim a male townsfolk, so that they think you're a female and keep you alive.
Well, I've already done it to like 3 people, so.
Well, and that only matters if Angelo is in play.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. See ya.
Hey Blake, you want to talk?
It's too late for that now. We don't have time. It's
Yeah, we
30
do.
seconds.
We have tons of
Okay,
time.
join my room. Join my room.
Tell me your role.
You tell me your role.
On that, I'm proving good.
Okay, well, what was your role?
Why would I share that?
Because you're dead and you're proven good.
Yeah, but you're not proving good, so you tell me.
So what does it matter then if I know your role? You can still go talk to a demon if you're evil. Come on, you're evil, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
You are unfortunately on my list.
Well, that's unfortunate. If you're good. Here, I'll show you a couple of things that I've observed. Obviously I don't understand a lot of things, but one of the demons, Tamora, gets a second kill if an evil player was nominated. We nominated a lot of people yesterday, so that's a possibility as to why there were 2 kills. And then Richard III, he actually kills somebody and then picks a second person. That person registers as dead. There is a person that died last night that is claiming they got information that shouldn't have. So there's a theory that that is the demon, and one of the people that died last night is coming back to life.
Okay, well, Edgar needs to die.
Oh, jeez. I don't think Egner heard the last part of what I said.
I heard the last part.
Okay, gotcha.
Jason, just real quick, is there a specific part that you want to? I should.
I'm not going to
focus
say
my attention
anything other
on?
than I'm Timon. Please let me live one more day. I'm Timon. That's all I'm saying. Let me live one more day. Just one more day. Oh, and please don't let me-
Nominations are open.
Okay, he's okay.
I think we should let him live one more day.
Yep.
I just have I have a thought process.
I'm not. You know what, Candace? I think I agree with you on that.
Anyway,
I think I know what's going on.
Could someone let me into town so I could vote? I'm asking someone to let me in town so I can vote this time.
I need to.
What are the ramifications of letting you into town if you're Timon?
That if I'm evil, which I'm not, then you will turn evil the next day.
Possibly. You may turn evil.
Can a dead person
You
let
may
him into
turn
town?
evil. It's not even 100%. It says may.
I'm double checking to make sure it says may.
It says you convince someone. Can that someone be dead, Scott?
There's a lot of ghosts in Shakespeare.
How much per evil?
Someone knows
should
their
be-
Shakespeare.
It should be may become your alignment and not becomes your alignment. That's a thing I
Ooh.
need to fix for Timon. And then the other thing is we are not gonna let dead people let them in. They have to be living.
You shouldn't have killed me, Jason. I would have let you in.
So I did. I'm not the demon. All I'm
The
asking.
nominations are open.
So it only says, oh, the alignment if you're living there. Never mind.
Did anyone get the Regan thing today?
I am good. I am good today.
And the thing is, I read the Regan. The Regan
Today?
picks,
Okay.
no, the Regan. The Regan picks 2 people, and Lynn was the only a person to come public.
Yeah, no one else came forward.
That's not true.
Oh. Someone else
didn't, I didn't hear it then. The first day.
There were 2 people. There were 2 people chosen.
Yeah, but I didn't hear another person. Maybe people were talking to each other, so that's what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying out loud, somebody else was chosen.
Okay, thanks.
Sorry,
Thanks for
James.
the
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. To address Jason's request, I'll ask Guami to invite Jason in because I believe I've validated Guami as good.
Kwame, please do let me
The
in.
issue is not Guami, but the issue is
No, no, Jason, just hold tight.
I think
If
Hold
anybody
your
wants,
horses.
if we want to let him in town,
I don't think we need to kill him,
James,
and
it's
I don't
not
think
who
we
lets
need
him
to
into town. I think what we need to verify is that Lynn and Ross are good.
Yeah.
Because Jason's going to change to the alignment of Lynn and Ross. So if we can confirm Lynn and Ross are both good,
don't do anything with Jason
then we
right
know
now.
that Jason's
Just hold
good.
on, Jason.
He might be a leper. Just leave him out there.
Oh my God.
What?
Dip him in the troubled waters. Dip him in the troubled pool. Let's see.
Was anybody hit by the Regan last night?
That would be helpful to know.
Oh, but that would make sense that Iago is in play if nobody was chosen by Regan. Iago would have poisoned Regan, so therefore nobody would have been chosen.
Why would Iago poison them?
To make the second kill.
Then they get to kill someone.
Yeah, but it's a one-time thing, right?
One time to poison a minion and kill a second person.
So that's why Regan didn't go off. If nobody's saying that they were chosen by Regan, when we know that it was a Regan the day before.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yep,
So
there
it's
you go.
Iago
That
and
makes
Regan.
sense.
Okay, I just want to come out publicly and apologize to Edgar for my misinterpretation of day 1, reading the roles incorrectly. I apologize. I shouldn't have done what I did.
Okay, now nominate him again.
Secondly, I nominate Edgar.
It was a setup.
Okay. By the way, I was gonna state an apology. I was gonna state an apology, but now I'm not.
I'm voting for this.
Jason, is there a reason you wouldn't vote right now?
Because I'm Simone and I'm Barristan. Until someone lets me in, I'm not voting.
Peter nominates Edgar.
But Jason,
Until someone lets me in, I'm not voting because I'm Simone.
How can Peter nominate? He's
You
dead.
can vote. It just doesn't count.
I nominate Edgar. Peter can't nominate.
It's too late. Somebody already nominated him.
No, Peter's dead.
Yeah, Peter's dead. He can't
That
do
was
that.
another thing I wanted to check.
He's not actually dead.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Let's just chill out.
Okay, let's have Candace do the work because she's
No.
Peter has nominated Edgar.
Thank you.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oh, Peter has nominated.
Oh,
Edgar, so
All
there
right.
is-
So that's good.
That's an excellent thing.
That's good news. That confirms a couple of things for me.
Nice.
So, as I said on day 1, Edgar claimed to be a male. And I believe he is not. Now he is claiming something which is different than what he claimed to me on day 1. So I just think he's had misinformation. He's been telling us misinformation the whole game, and I think he's very, very suspicious.
Okay, I can come out as the Puck. I didn't know if it was male or female, so I think like Puck is a male name. I asked Scott if it was right to claim male for Puck because we also have the bear that doesn't have a gender, and he said like those 2 roles are not neither male or female, so that was my interpretation of it. and I asked Scott, and Scott, so that's the thing why I claimed it as male.
Edgar did ask me that. I will clarify that.
Okay.
And because of that, Peter, I will let you take back your nomination if you want to. Otherwise, you can keep it on him.
I do not wish to take back my nomination.
Okay.
Oh, weak.
We will vote on Edgar. 5 votes are needed.
And the thing is, if I'm dead, Townsfolk would have -1 vote for the rest of the game. Remember that. So if
Thank you for pulling it. Okay. Yeah.
Let's get another vote. Lynn?
Okay.
There we go.
Um.
What?
Okay.
He's like your dead vote.
I didn't think. Why wasn't your hand up, Lynn? I wouldn't have pulled it. When it got to you, your hand wasn't up, so I didn't think we had enough.
4 votes, not enough.
Oh.
But you.
No,
You're not actually dead, Peter, so you won't lose your vote anyway.
Right.
I know I'm not, Stephen. But
any other nominations?
I want to nominate Peter.
Sean?
Just to see if I can.
What the hell?
I also would like
I just
to
want to see if I can. I don't know if I'm dead or
yeah,
not.
No, I see what he's doing, just to see if he can. Yeah.
Sean is nominating Peter.
Hey.
What?
No, I don't think Peter's bad. I thought he was a safe person to just nominate, just to test to see if I'm alive. That's all. That's the only reason I did that.
So Sean's alive too.
We're going to start the countdown.
That doesn't seem right.
Peter, I'm just gonna not let you defend yourself since he didn't even accuse you of anything.
I am so confused.
Him too.
Okay.
This is cool.
Who else can appear dead?
Mercutio can do this.
Right, that's one. That explains 1. It doesn't explain 2.
Right.
Mercutio and Richard III. That explains 2.
Richard III.
Look at the demon, Richard
You
III.
choose a player to appear dead, then they come back to life poisoned until the following dusk.
Oh, that's evil.
Well, yeah, that's the demon.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have a way of figuring that out now. So.
Well, I think we know the 2 minions and the demon, which is cool.
All right, I am going to nominate Sean.
What was that?
I am going to nominate Sean.
Any other nominations?
There we go.
I forgot you were dead as well. That's what I was like.
Who is it?
Yeah, Yahoo is definitely dead.
Oh man.
Yahoo is definitely dead.
Did you say something, Steven? Yeah.
I hate you all.
What's the demon?
Richard III.
Richard III.
So we know Yago. Yago, Reagan, and
Yago, Reagan, and Richard III is
Ricky
the
3. Yeah.
So that means that if Jason is Simone, and then we have a Mercutio, what else would add an extra outsider to justify us having 3?
As far as I can tell, there isn't one. So
yeah,
we'll find out tomorrow what's going on with that situation, if it's what I think it is.
Any other nominations? I'm gonna start a countdown.
Oh my god.
10.
So.
I nominate Blake.
Guami is nominating Blake. Your reason?
Judging from some of the other information I've gathered, Blake is a good possibility of being evil.
Blake, your defense.
No, that was just, I think, a random nomination. I am a townsfolk. I'm actually a really good townsfolk. So I'll probably be killed tonight, which is fine, but you should not kill me during the day. I don't know what else to say. I'm a townsfolk. I didn't really love Edgar's day 1 defense, so that's why I've been sticking to voting to kill him. You guys are doing the puzzling, but Jason's the whole thing I don't completely understand, so I'm not on the Jason is good train yet. But yeah, like I said, I'm a townsfolk, and the town should not kill me, Ross. Unless you're evil.
No, anytime you tell me you don't understand or are confused, I doubt it, because you always understand and are never confused.
This game, Ross? You're thinking about werewolves.
Jason.
That's fine. Evil should vote for this. Evil should vote for this.
Until someone calls me back into town, I'm not
Jason,
voting.
can you please vote?
Only if you invite me back to town.
Jason, can you please vote?
I'm Timon, unless you put me back in town.
Jason, if you
Ross is
are
evil,
Timon,
by
I'm
the way.
asking you to do
I'm
it for
not
me.
able.
Can you
You
please
definitely
vote?
are.
There's a
And
reason
Edgar
I'm
is
asking.
too.
5 votes puts Blake on the block.
Probably Lynn, because there's no reason. Lynn always trusts me, but she voted for that. Interesting.
Actually, Blake, I wasn't sure about you because you're so quiet all game. That's why.
Well,
and I was,
I'm just gonna come out. I'm Hamlet, so you should vote for somebody else because I'm Hamlet, and you are killing a
that's
good
not
role.
possible. That's not possible. You know why?
Why?
Because I'm Hamlet.
No, you're not.
Yeah, you are. So
No, you're not.
Okay, by the way, I talked.
Okay. Somebody nominate
nomination.
Ross.
By the way,
No,
I
he
talked
said
to
there's
Lynn.
5 on
I
Blake. It's
talked
5 on Blake.
I talked to Lynn, and she told me to be quiet about it, but she claimed Hamlet to me.
Listen to me. Neither Lynn nor Blake are bad.
There could be 2 Hamlets.
Pertinent information. Edgar was not quiet about it like he was told to be.
Any other nominations?
Neither was I.
That's fine.
Okay, I nominate.
Yeah,
I nominate Ross. I nominate Ross.
Blake is nominating Ross. Blake, your reason.
Yeah, I told you my role. I think therefore Ross is definitely a better kill. I think the reason he voted for me saying I don't understand, it was just a thing to say to try and get me killed. So I think you should vote for this if you're good. I think even if Ross is a townsfolk, he's a better kill than me.
Okay.
Ross, your defense?
Sure. My defense is I am an outsider, so killing me wouldn't be a bad idea. It wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But keeping me around would be a good idea because I'm a pretty good barometer of who's what. Other than that, yeah. Thing of it is that that's now 3 outsider claims. So.
That's what I'm saying. How?
Candace,
but-
we can talk tomorrow.
But it
Yeah.
does make sense if I'm whether I die or not, I would like to talk to Candace about it because I got a pretty good idea what's going on with the third one.
Okay.
5 votes ties Blake.
Jason.
Can I?
I'm still not voting until I'm invited
Can I
back.
invite Jason
Stop
back?
screaming. I'm trying to help you.
I'm Timon. I can't vote.
That's
Kwame-
actually not true at all.
That's not
Jason
true.
can
You
only help
can
himself,
vote.
Candace.
Kwame
Jason can
invited-
only
Yeah,
help
you're right.
himself.
You're
Everyone be
right.
quiet. Everyone be quiet. Gwami invited Jason back. Jason, do you want to accept his invitation back?
Oh
You don't
yes.
have to do that.
Okay. Yes. Now I can vote.
You could have
What are
voted
we
to clear
voting on?
yourself without putting
fine.
somebody else in jeopardy.
Kwame.
Jason's evil.
Boy.
100%.
So is Kwame now.
Because if you were Timon, you would have voted to prove yourself. If you were Timon,
Right.
you would
And you
have
didn't
voted to
vote.
prove
That's all
yourself.
you had to
I didn't get a
do.
chance to.
That's
I
a
was
lie.
like yelling
You
at
didn't
me,
get a
like,
chance
"Step
to."
back."
Why can't I put my hand up?
I literally went to do it.
John, were you planning on voting?
I'm not seated for some reason.
Yeah, we'll
Sorry.
count you. I know
I
you.
was planning to vote too.
Sorry
did it
about
in
that.
time.
So everyone knows.
You said it in time out loud.
Huh.
3 votes.
Right.
It's still not enough. Pass
I
Blake.
was planning to vote too. Can you count mine as a vote?
Just remember the people who voted for me but then didn't vote for that. I think that's telling.
Scott, are you
Candace,
allowed to put mine
you
as a
as-
vote
you
or
as
not?
well.
No, I cannot.
Yeah.
count yours as a vote.
I'm trying to. I actually spoke up to clear you, and
Yeah.
I will explain to you why.
Yep.
There was a mishap with that, so I feel like you and Lynn need to talk, and then we can have that conversation again. And I will support you all tomorrow after you all have that conversation, which you all don't need to have right now. But tomorrow it'll be a whole different thing because somebody can say something different.
Well, I'll be dead tomorrow, so
Scott, can I ask
Yeah.
can I ask a question, please?
Yes.
I just want to ask a question about Falstaff.
Yes.
The character that they think that they are is not necessarily an out of play character. That character could be in play.
It would be. Let me see the way I wrote it. I think you are a townsfolk. It could be in play the way I wrote it, and that's how I think I'd have to say it this time.
Okay.
Any other nominations?
I think we need to
Candace, can you
kill
nominate?
somebody else.
Yeah, I can nominate.
What? James is left. Manny. James is
What?
left.
What are you doing?
7.
We need to tie. I nominate Manny so we can tie. We need to clear Blake.
Okay, we got Candace is
need to
nominated.
tie.
Manny.
Why are we
Candace.
trying to tie? Do we not want to kill anyone this whole game?
No, but Blake is. I don't think Blake or Lynn are
I'm
either.
not a good kill.
Well, that's fine, but why wouldn't we want to kill
Okay, Steven,
somebody?
hang on. Candace,
Why
what's
would
your
they?
accusation?
So are we saying that one of them is Falstaff and the other's Hamlet?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Let
Then
Candace
why
talk.
would
Sure. Hang on. Let
we have
Candace.
to-
I will explain tomorrow because I don't know if either of them are okay with me just coming out with everything. So I'll explain tomorrow, but I have reason to believe that that 80% neither of them are evil.
And Manny, your defense.
I just want to tie. That's all. I don't think Manny's evil or anything. I just want to tie that vote.
All right. Yeah. If we're gonna do it, then yeah, I think we should tie the vote.
What do
How
we
many
need to
wa-
tie?
How many was on
6?
Blake?
5, I think.
5 ties.
Five. Okay, so there's
Scott.
5.
5
Question
ties.
for Scott.
Let's
If
start the
is the
countdown.
only way Hamlet can be in play is if there's a Claudius in play, or can there be 2
No.
Hamlets?
There can be a Hamlet without a Claudius. If Claudius in play, there has to be a Hamlet.
Okay.
I'll be the 5th vote, Guami.
That's 6.
I know. I'm telling
Alright.
Guami he can take his hand back.
Yep. Yep.
5 votes ties it up. Any other nominations? In 5.
Do we not want to kill Jason, who's clearly evil?
No, I'm Timon. I'm Timon.
0. It has
Just let
tied
it go.
again. We
Let
are
it go
going
and
to
let me live a
bed.
turn, Peter. Please let it go and let me live a turn.
Everyone can go to their.
Let it go.
No,
See,
impatient now. Impatient.
So I didn't see everyone tonight because I have to congratulate the good team has won the game. And I will explain how in a minute. It is
I call shenanigans.
Good job, Hamlet.
Let me call the evil team first. It's Edgar,
Good
Manny,
job,
and
I
James.
killed Lynn because she was Hamlet, Manny. I told her she was Hamlet.
Hamlet
Jason,
goes
hold on
first,
a sec.
Jason.
Well,
So
wait
they
a minute.
turned you.
first.
Yeah,
And that's something I'm going to have to change around.
Yeah. The other thing I was going to say, Scott, is the way the crown's positioned, Hamlet can never be poisoned, which seems like a
Yeah, I need to change Hamlet around.
yeah.
Yep.
Blake, you were Rosalind.
Yeah.
Yep.
So hang on, I'll go through everything. It's kind of ended climactically for Lynn, but anticlimactically for the rest of you.
Told y'all don't
Something I need to
recommend.
try out to find that issue. I'll go through everything now. So we have Candace was Prospero, and she saw that Hamlet was either one of Lear's, Grumio's, or Rosalind's target. At the beginning of the game, she chose Jason as Timon, but Jason was not Timon. I'll get to that in a minute. So if he was Timon, that player would have become a good townsfolk, but she was wrong. So Guami was Portia, and the one night I gave him information, he was poisoned. Manny was Richard III, and chose to make Peter look dead with Stephen being dead. And when he killed Stephen, Stephen was carrying the crown. So Stephen, that second night, the night before last night, half the townsfolk, or Manny got to pick
All
up
of the
people
townsfolk.
poison.
All of the townsfolk was poisoned.
Yeah. Yep. Well, I think you poisoned James too, which was
Peter was. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. Yep. So then James was not Grumio. He thought he was Grumio, but he was really Falstaff. He got chosen 3 times, twice by Edgar, once by Manny. So no one would have turned drunk because only evil people chose James. But he did find out this night that he was Falstaff and not Grumio. Ross was Mercutio. And that was the reason Sean chose Ross, which was the reason that Sean appeared dead, because he chose Mercutio.
Okay.
And was going to be poisoned this round. Angelo was seated next to was Jason was Angelo, bluffing as Prince Hal, which is why he was being so adamant about being Timon. Angelo was seated between 2 male characters, so nothing happened, because neither of them died. Lynn was Hamlet. She guessed Manny this night, which killed him. I'm going to change the order around so Manny has a shot of killing, or the demon has a shot of killing Hamlet before that happens. I put them first because of poisoning, but I have to put them after. I wanted them to poison before they had a chance of the demon killing, but I have to change that around, obviously, now. Peter was Kate, and got to see, learn how many players he chose. He gets to choose 2 every night and see how many were male. Edgar was Regan, and the reason he didn't go off the one night was because he was poisoned. That's why the last day, no one was claiming blindness. Blake was Rosalind, pretending they were Hamlet, because that was their love. So they had to pretend Hamlet until they found Hamlet, which would have just happened. The light bulb went off in Candace's face when they both claimed Hamlet that round. And then Sean was Titania, or however she pronounces it. And it did protect Hugh. Sean was seated between a character without a gender and a female, so nothing was happening until Stephen got killed, and then Sean was protecting Candace from dying.
Oh, thanks, Sean.
You're welcome.
And Stephen was the bear, but died too quick to be able to do anything.
Yeah, I thought
I'm
so.
sorry.
Okay,
What,
for the
what was
record-
Guami?
By the way, the thing
Guami
that
was
Jason
Portia.
wanted to do, the thing that Jason wanted to do, I wanted to do as well.
Yeah,
And
but
this-
Edgar, we were going to throw you under the bus. We had to.
the thing is, I was gonna throw myself under the bus at some point because I know that Guami was turned evil, and I was like, oh, it's got to be Manny. Didn't talk to Manny, and I blindsided. Yeah, I blindsided Candace because she was too good for this game, the last round, and James because I almost picked Ross because I was gonna come to Ross and say like, oh yeah, I was mad for the first 2 days.
I liked it.
Now, yeah.
Fucking wonderful.
That's why I said don't let Jason in, because I had a plan anyway. He was being resistant, but I was like, if I figured Stephen was the bear. I was like, okay, if I can resurrect him, but then he's still got a choice to make if he wants to say anything or just still whisper for the rest of the game. I said, but if I use my ability on Jason and it doesn't go off, at least that's doing that versus a townsfolk becoming evil. That's why I kept saying, don't let him in. I already had a plan. Because if it didn't go off, then I knew he wasn't who he said he was.
Well, I was going to come next turn, and I was ready to sing when we woke up and go, I'm Henry V, I am. And then I was going to say, I'll pick someone as Claudio, because clearly there's a Hamlet in place. So I was going to start picking Claudios and go, Guami's Claudio, Candace's Claudio, and just start doing Claudios to everyone to hopefully pop the demon as a quote slayer. I had a plan.
So does that count as a slayer shot in the night? Can I put get a 1 for that?
It's just like, does that add to my
Basically
stats?
is.
And by the way, when I talked to Peter, I was actually reading between the role that I was bluffing, which was the outsider, and my role that I was gonna claim after 2 days, which was the Prince Hal. That's why I said I was male. I got confused because I was reading between the two. So I said
Should
it was
know
male.
that 3 of the people I talked to are 2 of the people I
Well,
talked to are evil. Only
I
Peter
was gonna. I
Peter.
just found out it was Falstaff, so I'm like, wait a second, how can we have all 4 outsiders in play? So
Well, Manny, I should have known because I wasn't evil. I should have came straight for you.
I was going to turn around.
Statistically.
Did you
I was
actually
gonna
give me
turn
real
around.
information?
If I did, it was by mistake, which would have been
Edgar
fine.
Edgar actually was evil. He voted 3.
Yeah, because Edgar voted 3 times,
Yep.
but I was.
No.
And
Yep.
I was
Of course, I'm gonna vote Blake out. Of course.
Edgar, I knew you were evil.
By mistake.
Edgar,
I counted
horrible
wrong.
day 1 defense.
but I,
No,